What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Expanded Thursday. Today we're going to play the Accelgor, Trevenant, Mew, Musharna, Ninetales, Jirachi, Shaymin-EX deck. Now, I know I think 2 weeks ago we played an Accelgor Wobbuffet deck. And today we're going to show the other version of Accelgor that you can play, which is the Accelgor, Trevenant, Ninetales, Musharna. Total, complete lockdown, basically, deck. And let's see what's it about. Now, we know Trevenant has the Forest Curse ability. Your opponent can't play either cards from their hand, which is really strong, really good, and it's amazing. It's why I love this card and why I love Pokemon as well. Like, shutting down your opponent's either cards is such a great, not great, but strong concept, okay? So, to partner that, we play Accelgor. Accelgor has the attack, deck, and cover. It does 50, and the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned. Shuffle this Pokemon all cards attached to it into your deck. And once they're paralyzed and poisoned, once your opponent is paralyzed, they can't attack, retreat, they can't do anything. And since you have a Trevenant out, they can't play Switch, they can't play Escape Rope, none of that stuff. But what they could do is use Keldeo. Well, to fix that problem, in the old deck we had what? We had Wobbuffet, which could shut down Keldeo, Virizion, and stuff like that. But in this deck, we have Ninetales, and you're like, what? Ninetales? What does this do? Ninetales has the ability Barrier Shrine. Each player can't play any standard cards from their hand, and the reason why there's such a good card is because of Silent Lab. Silent Lab says each base Pokemon in play in each player's hand and each player's discard pile has no abilities, which means Keldeo has no ability, Virizion has no ability, so now your opponent can't use trainer cards to get out of paralyzation. They can't use abilities to get out of conditions either, unless your opponent plays like Zork. If your opponent plays Zork, then you're probably in trouble because they can stand there, retreat at any moment. But Zork is not really played in Expanded. Mostly it's Keldeo EX. So Silent Lab is going to shut them down, which is really great. And since we have Ninetales in play, that standard card is never going to go away. And this means your opponent is going to stay like forever paralyzed. Now, there is some ways around it that could play like AZ, Cassius, Pokemon Scintillating. I think that's the only 3. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's the main 3 that you can use to get out of paralyzation. Pokemon Scintillating, Cassius, and AZ. I could be wrong, but maybe there's something else I'm missing. Alright, so we got Ninetales. Alright, so we have Musharna as well, which is a pretty cool line as well. Munna has long distance hypnosis. Once turn to turn before you attack, you may flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. If tails, your Pokemon is now asleep. Now, it doesn't matter too much if your opponent, if your Pokemon is asleep, because you need a little while to set up, so it doesn't really matter. But we're trying to slow down our opponent by using long distance hypnosis and put their active sleep, which is really great. And the main card that we're using for is Musharna. Musharna has the ability Forewarn. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose one of them, and put it into your hand. Put the other card back onto the top of your deck. Now, this is going to help us, help us set up, keep the chain going. Because remember, Accelgor shuffles into your deck. So DC, Shelmet, and Accelgor get shuffled back into your deck. But with Musharna, you can help continue the cycle, which is really great. All right, 2 Shaymin to help set up. 1 Jirachi to search for any stadium card, which is, not stadium cards, supporter card, which is really strong, and 1 Mew, which can copy any attack in play, which what we're going to try to do is copy Accelgor's deck and cover. So what we want to do is in the active, have a Trevenant, okay? On the bench, we want Accelgor, Ninetales, Musharna, Mew, and then possibly another Accelgor. So that's our 5 bench spots. Maybe another Trevenant as well, just in case your opponent does somehow get kind of item log to knock out your Trevenant. So your bench is going to be pretty full, which it does happen a lot, but once we're set up, we're good to go. Your opponent can't do anything, and that's what we're going to try today. 1 Dowsing Machine to discard 2 cards from your hand. Put a trainer card from your discard pile in your hand. Really good. 2 Level Ball. Search deck for a Pokemon 9 HP or less, or villain, put it in your hand. 1 Super Rod, shuffle 3 combination of Pokemon back into your deck. We could maybe play Seeker Dash. I'm not sure which is better, Seeker Dash or Super Rod, because once you get Ninetales set up, you really don't need Super Rod anymore. And, you don't need, your other Ninetales anymore. You don't need Jirachi or Shaymin anymore once you have a full bench. I don't know. It's up to you. Seeker Dash could be better. I know a lot of people are going to be like, Seeker Dash is better. But sometimes you don't want to shuffle that many Pokemon. So it's definitely a weird thing to say. 3 Trainers Mail, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 VS Seeker. We'll play 3 Trainers Mail because I couldn't find space for a 4th one. 2 Colress because our bench is going to be always full. 1 Lysandre FLF Pokemon off the bench. 4 and 1 Juniper. You could maybe play another Juniper, but you don't want to discard too many cards from your hand. You want to play Juniper when you have no cards really left in your hand, which is really good. But besides that, if you have too many, you don't want to discard cards, which is why we play 1 Juniper. 2 Wally, and this is going to try to help us get the turn 1 Trevenant. So what we can do is you could Jirachi for Wally to Trevenant own your first turn. And if you do this, your opponent's probably really mad at you. They're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe they got a turn 1 Trevenant. What do I do? And you're gonna be good to go. All right, so there we go. We're gonna try to Wally to Trevenant on the first turn, and yeah, if we do this, we're good to go. Which I've said about a billion times, but turn 1 Trevenant is so strong. Now, the only thing that could make play in the deck is maybe like Dimension Valley to help to get the turn 1 Ascension off. But I think we're still going to be fine with the 2 Wally. I think it's a really strong card. 1 Xerosic, which is for Giratina. And for somehow you knock out a Pokemon, then your opponent sends up a Giratina, uses Chaos Wall, and you can't attach DC, you auto lose. You can't do anything now because you can't attack. So Xerosic can get rid of their special energies off Giratina, which is really good. And 2 Silent Lab for Ninetales, 1 Tropical Beach for early game. 4 Float Stone get Pokemon free treat, and 4 DCE. Sorry about that. I hiccup. I don't know what that was. But there you go, guys. There's my version of the Accelgor, Trevenant, Ninetales, Musharna, Jirachi, Mew, Shaymin deck. It's so much stuff, but once set up, I promise it's one of the strongest decks in expanded format. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Alright, we're putting against Ketchup 11 playing a Steel, Psychic, Water, and a Grass deck. So many different colors. And let's see what does Ketchup have for us. And do we go first? Can we get the turn 1 Trevenant? That is the big question. If we start Phantump, get a Level Ball, Ultra Ball, get the Jirachi for Wally. We're good to go. We won the coin flip. Let's see what happens. Yes, I would love to go first. Come on, give me the best open your hand Pokemon. Get him in! Alright, so we get double Phantump. I mean, double Shelmet. We can play an in. Get a new hand of 6. Okay. Alright, so no turn 1 Wally. But we might still be okay. Alright, so put down Shelmet. We will put down another Shelmet. And we'll start the party. So let's see what is our opponent playing. Put down Shelmet. Okay. Press done. And what is it? There is a Keldeo. So we'll put down Mew. We will play... We're going to Float Stone the Mew, and we'll play an in. Now, the reason I Float Stone the Mew, we can deck and cover, put the Mew back in the deck, whatever. Alright, so we get a Level Ball, we can get a Phantom out, but our hand's not looking that great for next turn. So you have a Level Ball for a Phantom. Okay. We could get a Vulpix for Ninetales next turn, which could be really cool. If we get the Silent Lab, I think go Phantom right now is probably the better play. So we got Phantom. We'll put that down, and we will pass on to our opponent's turn. But like I said, next turn we can double Accelgor, DC this guy, and be okay. We just gotta hope we get a supporter card. I should look to see if there's a Ninetales in the deck, but there's an Ultra Ball. Go ahead and discard 2 cards from their hand. There's double Archie, so we're playing against a Archie Stoise deck, most likely. And can my opponent get the turn 1 Archie's Blastoise combo, Wombo out, or not? Now, if we got the turn 1 Trevenant, we would have won the game. Like, my opponent can't Archie's out of Blastoise with Trevenant just sitting there. Like, hey, you're not Archie this turn. But Shaymin come down. Going to set up for 2. Okay. They already got 2 Archies in the discard pile. They need to put Blastoise in there. And then they're going to put their hand down to 1 with that 1 VS Seeker and or Archies. I doubt they play 3 Archies. That's a lot. Shaymin come down, set up for 1. Alright. Looks like my opponent, I don't think my opponent has it. Like, that's so many cards in their hand. They're using so many Shaymins already. And it's looking good for us. I don't think Ketchup is going to get out this turn 1. Yeah, I don't think they're going to turn with Blastoise. And if they don't, and we get a Trevenant out, we're going to win the game. Like, and there we go. There's a victory screen. You're going to see how scared my opponent is. Like, they can't use Trevenant. Like, if we get Trevenant out next turn, they auto concede. It looks like my opponent did not get set up. And so if your opponent relies on a bunch of trainer cards, they're going to instantly just concede. Like, we saw our hand's going to be bad. Our opponent doesn't know our hand's going to be bad, but they saw, like, 2 Phantoms. 2 Shelmets. They saw Trevenant for next turn. Get the Phantom. Let's look at our opponent's deck real quick. And yeah, it is an Archie Stoise deck. So we would pretty much win the game. Unless we didn't hit anything, then who knows what would have happened. But we'll see one more game with the deck here in a second. We didn't even do anything, and our opponent conceded, because that's how scary Accelgor Trevenant is. But we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, putting against LEC, playing an all-fighting deck. Alright, so all-fighting, not even Shaymin. So this will be very interesting to see what we're playing against. Looks like they're calling the coin flip. And tells we get to go first. Alrighty, so yes, I would love to go first. And on our turn, what happens? What kind of setup do we get? That is a big question. Alright, so we can Ultra Ball, discard Vulpix, and maybe a Lysandre. Okay, we know they don't play Keldeo, but I'm still going to act like we don't know. Like, oh, we don't know they're playing Keldeo. So I'm still going to try to get the Silent Lab Ninetales combo Wombo out. The only downside is we started with Vulpix, so we have to put a Float Stone on our Vulpix. So there's a Carbink. Okay, so put down Phantump. We'll Ultra Ball, discard Vulpix, and the Lysandre. Okay, we'll get out a... And Shelmet. Okay. Musharna, Moon is in there, another Ninetales. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, so grab Shelmet, put that down, play it in. Both players shuffle the deck and hands the deck and get 6 new cards. There's a Float Stone, Musharna, and we don't have really anything else outside of that. So we end our turn. On to our opponent's turn. Don't put down the Float Stones just yet, just in case our opponent plays like Megaphone or something. But we can get a Accelgor out next turn. We can like Float Stone this guy, Float Stone this guy, DCE via Seeker for N, and get a new hand of 6. So let's see what does LEC play here. Now they're playing fighting. Obviously, we see Carbink. So with Carbink, we can't use Mew, but that's not too big of a deal. Accelgor hits weakness, which is great. Karina gonna search for a fighting Pokemon and an item card. And I wonder what they're playing. They could be playing like Primagroudon, could be playing Zygarde, they could be playing Regirock, Hawlucha, Medicham, Mienshao. There's so many fighting stuff we could play. And let's see, what does the Karina get my opponent? That is the big question here. Come on, Karina! Come on, LEC, don't let us down. But regardless, we have, okay, there's a Lucario and a Professor Letter. Alright, so with Lucario, we're good with that. We can hit that with the Mew. And Mew can hit for weakness on Lucario because it is weak to Psychic. So Lucario coming down the field. Alrighty. Fighting G going down to it. Professor Letter going to search for 2 energies. And let's see what, imagine it's double fighting. Yep, double fighting coming into their hand. And do we just see a pass? Fighting Field going down Lucario, which doesn't matter too much. We don't really care about that. Switch into Lucario, and he is going to do 40 damage. Not a knockout, okay, so we're not too concerned. So Missile Jab for 40 damage. Another turn. Let's see, what do we get? We get a DC, so I'm going to put down a Accelgor. I will Float Stone the active, Float Stone this guy, DC to Accelgor, via Seeker for an in, get a new hand of 6. Come on in, let's come on down. And can we find another Shelmet and a Trevenant? Alright, I guess we'll find neither. We got a Trevenant, so that's great. We'll put down Trevenant. We'll Level Ball for a Munna. Alright, we'll grab Munna. We'll put that down. We will free retreat into Trevenant. Use a long distance let's put down a Phantump, and we will long distance hypnosis to try to put the active to sleep. And Tez, that Lucario ends going night night. Alright, so we'll end our turn, onto our opponent's turn. Now we could use Duck and Cover, but I want to make sure I can like switch between Accelgors. We can also get a Mew out and be A-okay. All we need next turn is a Mew, Silent Lab, Ninetales, Musharna. A lot to do, but maybe we could do it next turn. Alright, we got a VS Seeker. We can get out another in for a new hand of 6. And also, my opponent can't play the item cards now because we have Trevenant in the act spot. And they are asleep. Munna is putting in some work, so that's great. And let's see, what does LEC do here? Fighting to the active, okay. And what else do they have? Now, the big question is, does opponent play like Pokemon Center Lady? That could be a downside. On do our turn, there's a Trainers Mail. We'll hold on to it right now. We'll be a Seeker for an in. We'll get a new hand of 6, and let's see what do we get off the end. And also, the Lucario stayed asleep, so that could be a big deal as well. Alright, so that's nothing I really want to see. So we'll Trainers Mail, look at top 4 cards of our deck. Okay, we'll grab a Colress for next turn. And I guess we'll Float Stone this guy. And we'll put another DC on Accelgor, and we'll pass on to our opponent's turn. Now, the only, okay, it stays, yes, it still stays asleep. Alright, so on our opponent's turn. Alright, so no Tropical Beach. That could be really great. But we're looking good. We're looking good. Lucario staying asleep. He can't attack us unless he plays Pokemon Center Lady. But if he plays Pokemon Center Lady, he can't even knock us out. Even if he has, oh wait, Strong Energy would knock us out. Yeah, if he had Pokemon Center Lady Strong Energy, he could take a knockout. There's a Fighting going to the active, and there's a Groudon EX coming down. So obviously he does play Primal Groudon like I thought he did. Primal Groudon seems pretty good, especially with Carbink, because you can accelerate to it. And tell us that Lucario is staying asleep. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we've seen Ultra Ball. I'm just going to Colress, show for him that gets 6 new cards. Hope we can find something. And we, oh my goodness, okay. Alright, so we can Ultra Ball. Discard 1 and 2. We'll grab a Musharna. Alright, so Musharna's in play. That's good. We'll put that down. We'll put down Silent Lab. Put down Ninetales. We will Musharna. And we gotta hope that Forewarn helps us. Once your turn before you attack, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Choose one of them and put the other Put the other card back on top of your deck. So let's see, what do we get? Oh, that's not what I want to see. Grab Dowsing Machine. That's cards in the Accelgor. Alright, so we'll grab Dowsing Machine. We'll end our turn. Heads, that Lucario does wake up, but right now he has not taken a knockout. He will need a strong energy, but my opponent could play Lysandre, and if that happens, we're going to be in trouble. So fighting, you're going to Groudon, okay? Alright, so we're kind of set up, but we need to find a Mew and or another Shelmet. We need to find something. We know we're going to top deck a Accelgor. We're trying to look at the top two cards again. There's a Somersault Kick for 90 damage, so we need to find something next turn. On to our turn. We'll get the Accelgor. We'll use Forewarn. And we'll grab it in. There we go. So we end. Both players shuffle their hands into the deck. Get 6 new cards. And let's see. Hopefully we can find a Shelmet and or Mew with a DCE. Alright, so there. Oh, woo, we got so lucky. Alright, so we will put down the Shelmet. We will retreat into the Accelgor. And we'll go for the deck cover 50, Poison, Paralyzed. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so Poison, Paralyzed. We'll put the Accelgor DCs back at the deck. Sit in the Trevenant, and the Poison will kick in. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so on their opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. Alright, so the Poison kicking in. How much HP? 160. Oh my goodness, they play Pokemon Salinity. That's what I was scared of. Oh my goodness, they play Pokemon Salinity. Alright, so finally you go to Groudon. Alright, so things kind of interesting. Things definitely got interesting here. So resistance, 90 damage, taking a knockout, okay. Going down to 5 prize cards. Alright, so set up Phantump. And let's see what happens. On to our turn. We get a DCE. Alright, so we'll put down a Accelgor. We will Forewarn first. Alright, we'll grab a Shelmet. Oh, we could get a Accelgor out this turn right now. Alright, so we'll put down that guy. Put this guy down. Play a Wally. Get a Trevenant out. Alright. We can put down Phantump. Play a DC on Accelgor. And we can deck and cover. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so hopefully he doesn't play a second Pokemon Slender because that would be really bad. So 50 damage. Poison, Paralyzed. Accelgor gets shuffled back into the deck. Let's go Trevenant. And let's see what's going to happen. Put Poison to damage. Okay. So on their opponent's turn. Hopefully they don't play a second Pokemon Slender. This could be really bad if they do. Hopefully they do not. Alright, so there's an energy going to that guy, okay. And poison damage. Alright, so on our turn, we got it. We're in top deck mode, kind of. So we get a in. Alright. So we'll play an in. Both players shuffle the hidden deck and get 6 new cards. Or he gets 5, we get 6. And oh, we don't have a DC just yet. Alright. So no DC as of yet. Hold on. Let's go. Okay, sorry. There we go. Get 5 cards. We will Ultra Ball. Discard Xerosic and Tropical Beach. Yes, we'll grab those 2. We'll grab a Mew. Oh, our Mew is prized. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, so we'll grab the Accelgor. We'll put that down. We'll put down Shelmet. We will Level Ball for another Accelgor. Okay. And we will Forewarn. Look at the top 2 cards. Can we find a DC or not? That's the question. And, oh, no DC. So we'll grab, I guess, a Super Rod? Yeah, just in case he takes a knockout next turn. So, yeah, we'll grab Super Rod. And we'll end our turn. That Poison will take 10, but we prized our Mew. No. Oh, no, Mew. So on our opponent's turn, they're going to draw a card. Okay, all right. All right, Somersault Kick is not going to take a knockout. Remember that. It is not going to take a knockout. There's a fighting you're going to Groudon. He could Prime Evolve if he wants to. But if I was my opponent, I would actually not Prime Evolve until I was going to attack. So Somersault Kick for 90 damage. Alright, so 10 damage from Poison. On our turn, we get a Trainers Mail. So we'll put down a Accelgor. We'll Trainers Mail just to burn it. We'll grab a probably nothing. And we'll play it in. Both players shuffle the deck cards in hand. He'll get 5. We'll get 6. Alright, there's a DC and another DC. Alright, so looking good. We'll use Forewarn. Look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We'll grab a DCE. Alright, so we have 3 DCs in our hand. We'll put a DC on a Accelgor. We will retreat into Accelgor. And we will deck and cover for 50. But once again, the situation comes, does my opponent play another Pokemon similarity? Alright, so we'll put that in. Go Trevenant. My opponent has 70 HP left. Okay. Massive Rid's going to be scary as well. This is, hey man, this is all looking bad for us. Alright, so he's going down to 60. We hit with deck cover for 50 plus Poison 60. Alright, I don't know. I don't know, we're looking bad. We're not looking bad. We're looking scary. That's all I can really say. But let's see what LAC has for us. We need to find another Trevenant. And we need deck cover too. Okay, so he just Prime Evolves. That's good. Prime Evolve is great right now. Because since he Prime Evolved, he can't get out Paralyzation. So there's a Shaymin. We'll put down Shelmet. We'll forward, look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We'll grab a VS Seeker. Okay. Alright, so we'll put down a Accelgor. Oh, we already put down Shelmet this turn. We'll put down DCE. I'm gonna VS Seeker for a Colress. Yeah. And we're looking for another Trevenant. So, of course. Alright. So, let's see what to get off the Colress. Can we find a Trevenant or not? Okay. So, we get Trainers Mail. Grab a Super Rod. Alright. I don't know the other Trevenants with the deck. So, I'm a Super Rod. Shuffle back in Trevenant, Jirachi, and I guess a Phantump. No, wait. Oh, we should have Ultra. Okay. No. I messed up there. We should have Ultra. Well, if we didn't have Phantumps, then we would have been in a bad position. So Ultra Ball, discard a Accelgor and a Ninetales. We have Dowsing Machine as well, so we don't have to worry about too much. We'll grab another Trevenant. We'll put the Trevenant on this guy. We will retreat into the Accelgor, and we'll go for the deck cover for 50 knockout. We'll send the Trevenant without the Float Stone. Okay, so that's what we need to do. So go Trevenant without Float Stone. Okay. Poison, whatever, knocks out. Okay, so taking a knockout, go down to 4 prize cards, and now we're kind of set up. We need to find our Mew as well. Come on, Mew, Juniper, and a Shaymin. No, Mew. We need to find our Mew. So I imagine Grotto will come up. We'll see a Gaia Volcano for the knockout, and we'll have no more Silent Lab in play. Now I don't know how much this actually matters because my opponent does not play Keldeo. Grotto coming up. We know that play Keldeo because we didn't see any water Pokemon. I'm going to draw a card, and they will need a Lysandre right now. If they Lysandre with Accelgor, we're in trouble. Like, if they Lysandre or Shelmet, Gaia Volcano for the knockout, oh, buddy, we are in a situation for sure. But, do we see a Gaia Volcano or not? My opponent could just pass and wait to hit a... they could just wait to hit a Lysandre, which could be a situation as well. But nope, Gaia Volcano for 200 damage, going to knock out the Trevenant. Wait, 180. Resistance. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so going to get 4 prize cards, but now we're looking A-okay. We'll send up Trevenant. On our turn, we get a Jirachi. We'll put down a Accelgor. We will DC a Accelgor. And I'm just going to Juniper, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. And let's see, can we find a Shelmet or not? There we go. I'll put down a Shelmet. We'll put down a Phantump. We will forewarn, look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We'll grab a Dowsing Machine. Alrighty, now we'll go for a deck and cover. Alright, so there we go. So deck and cover. Going to 50, poison, paralyzed. Alright, so 100 plus poison, 110. Alright. So, we're looking good. We'll send up the Trevenant. Alright. Poison kicks in for 10. How many Shelmets are Accelgor? So we have 2 Accelgors in our deck. I'm 100% positive. Alright, so all we need is to find 1 more Accelgor. We should be good to go to knock out this Primal Groudon. Okay, so things are looking good for us. Now, the only scary thing, one more time, is if he plays Pokemon Stimulator. So, Skyla. Let's see, what do they decide to get out? Do they get a Pokemon Stimulator? Okay, they have a Pokemon Stimulator. So what we need to do is we need to probably... Do we in? Do we in is the question. Alright, so Poison, okay, whatever. Alright, so on our turn, we'll get a Accelgor. Someone put down Shelmet. I'm put down a Accelgor. Alright, so let's see, 1 to 20. Someone put down a Trevenant. Forewarn, look at the top 2 cards of our deck. We'll grab a Shelmet. Okay. We already have 3 DCs in our hand, so we really don't need another one. We'll grab that. We'll put a DC in this guy. Retreat to the Accelgor. And we're going to deck and cover and send to the Trevenant without the Float Stone. So that way, he's going to... Wait. Oh, man. Gaia Volcano doesn't even knock us out right now. Huh. Alright. So he's going to Pokemon Sunity. Not take a knockout because we have... Oh, wait, no. Yes, he is. What? No, there's no Stadium card in play. It only does 100 damage. Alright, so I'm going to send in this... Yeah, this Trevenant. Alright, so Poison takes in. Alright. How many Float Stones are in this card pile? That's my question now. 1 Float Stone, 2 to play, so 3 overall. Okay. Alright. Okay, so this is Pokemon Sunday. He's going to heal us. We knew that was going to happen. Alright. But if we take a knockout this turn, they can't really do that much. So energy on that guy, okay. Alright, we gotta get really lucky. So Gaia Volcano gonna knock us out, doing 80 damage. Okay. I guess we could have sent the other Trevenant. We could have Dowsing Machine for a Float Stone. Whatever. Let's go Ninetales. Alright, so on our turn, what do we get? We get a Shaymin. So we put down Shelmet. DCE. Shaymin set up for 4 new cards. Okay. Let's see what you get off Shaymin before. We're looking for a Accelgor. We're looking for a Float Stone. Alright, so there's a Accelgor. Forewarn, and we'll see what's the last 2 cards in our deck. So Forewarn, we'll grab, oh no, we'll grab the Accelgor for next turn, okay. We will Dowsing Machine, discard 1 and 2. And with this, we have to get a Float Stone. Yeah, we gotta get the Float Stone. Come to me, Float Stone, okay. Alright, so grab Float Stone, put that down at Trevenant. We will retreat to Accelgor. We'll go for a deck and cover. For the knockout, it was sent to the other Trevenant with the Float Stone. Alright, there we go. 100 damage, weakness, whatever. Alright, so we'll shuffle into Shelmet, Accelgor to DCE. Okay. We'll draw 2 prize cards. Hopefully we finally get this Mew. Wait, we can't use Mew anymore because oh man. Okay, we can't use Mew right now because Carbink can't be hurt by EX Pokemon. So we'll send a Trevenant. Here comes Carbink, but Carbink can only safeguard for 1 turn to do 40 damage. So things are still looking good for us. We just got to get a Shelmet. We just got to keep the combo wombo happening. And hopefully Musharna can help us out a lot by doing this. Alright, so Power Gem 4, 40 damage. Alright, so on our turn, we're going to draw a card. There's a DCE. We'll Forewarn. It will grab the Shelmet. There we go. So we'll get the Shelmet. We'll put that guy down. Put a DC here. We'll put down a Accelgor. We'll Float Stone the Musharna. And we will go for a deck and cover for 100 damage, and we'll win the game. Oh, we already had the win. I didn't even notice we had the win with the Accelgor DC in our hand. I forgot he didn't have Carbink Breakout. There we go. There's the Accelgor Ninetales Trevenant Musharna deck. Woo! All right. I didn't even know we won. But there we go. Center Trevenant taking the win, and there we go, guys. There's the deck. It's a really, really strong concept. Like I said, our opponent really can't do anything unless they knock out. Pokemon Salinity was so scary. Okay, we know they at least play 2, but there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Expanded Thursday. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty, bye. Alright, guys, I just want to give a quick shout out to our 3 sponsors, 60 Cards, Yeti Gaming, and the Pokemon Company International. Links to everything will be down below in the description. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty.